that by now his daughter must be dead. Matthew 9:18. Could it be that she can still be helped? While Jesus is still speaking with the woman he has healed, some men arrive from Jairus' home and tell him, "Your daughter died." They add, "Why bother the teacher any longer?" Mark 5:35. What devastating news! This man, so highly respected in the community, is now completely helpless. His only daughter has died. Jesus, however, overhears the report, and turning to Jairus, he says encouragingly, "Have no fear, only exercise faith." Mark 5:36. Jesus then accompanies Jairus back to his home. On arriving, they find a great commotion. Those who have gathered there are weeping, wailing, and beating themselves in grief. Jesus steps inside and makes the startling statement, "The child has not died but is sleeping." Mark 5:39. On hearing this, the people laugh at Jesus. They know that the girl really is dead. Yet, using his God-given powers, Jesus will show that it is possible for people to be brought back from death just as they can be awakened from a deep sleep. Jesus now sends everyone outside except for Peter, James, John, and the dead girl's parents. Jesus takes these 5 with him and goes to where the girl is lying. Taking her by the hand, he says, "Tali middle dot thekumi," which, when translated, means, "Little girl, I say to you, get up." Mark 5:41. Immediately, she rises and begins walking. Imagine the ecstasy that Jairus and his wife feel on seeing this. Providing further evidence that the girl really is alive, Jesus directs that she be given something to eat. On earlier occasions, Jesus ordered those whom he healed not to publicize what he had done for them, and he does so again with these parents. Nevertheless, the delighted parents and others spread the news into all that region. Matthew 9:26. Would you not talk about it excitedly if you had seen one of your loved ones raised from the dead? This is the second recorded resurrection Jesus performs. A young girl lives again. Matthew 9:18, 23-26. Mark 5:22-24, 35-43. Luke 8:40-42, 49-56. What report does Jairus receive, and how does Jesus encourage him? When Jesus and Jairus arrive at the home, what is the situation there? Why does Jesus say that the dead child is only sleeping? 118. Jesus resurrects Jairus' daughter. 47. Performing miracles, but rejected even in Nazareth. Matthew 9:27-34. 13. 54-58. Mark 6:1-6. It has been a full day for Jesus. After a voyage from the region of the Decapolis, he healed the woman with the flow of blood and he resurrected Jairus' daughter. But the day is not over. As Jesus leaves Jairus' home, 2 blind men follow him, shouting, "Have mercy on us, Son of David." Matthew 9:27. By calling Jesus Son of David, these men express their belief that Jesus is heir to the throne of David and thus the Messiah. Jesus seems to ignore their cries, perhaps to see whether they will be persistent, and they are. When Jesus enters a house, the 2 men follow him inside. Jesus asks them, "Do you have faith that I can do this?" They answer confidently, "Yes, Lord." At that, Jesus touches their eyes and says, "According to your faith let it happen to you." Matthew 9:28-29. Suddenly they can see. As he has earlier instructed others, Jesus directs them not to publicize what he did. But filled with gladness, they later talk about him far and wide. As these 2 men are leaving, people bring in a man who cannot speak because he is demon-possessed. Jesus expels the demon, and instantly the man begins to talk. The crowds marvel at this, saying, "Never has anything like this been seen in Israel." Pharisees are also present. They cannot deny the miracles, so they repeat their charges to the source of Jesus' works. It is by the ruler of the demons that he expels the demons. Matthew 9:33-34. Shortly thereafter, Jesus heads back to his hometown.